Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new video. We are back today. I haven't done one of these in a while. We are back with another story time. It took me a little bit to think about what we're going to do, but today we're going to be talking about the 4th of July. Now, the 4th of July for me has always been a pretty wild day of the year. It always seems like if there's something crazy that's going to happen, it's going to be on the 4th of July. So we're going to dive into some of those stories. But before we do that, if you want to support your boy in the item shop, and with the new item shop out, there you go, guys. Go and take a peek at it, even though this will be uploaded tomorrow. If you guys want to support me in the item shop, if you want to support your boy, make sure to put in your code XTRA070 to support me in the item shop. Other than that, let's go ahead and get started, boys. Let's get it. Go ahead and hop in here. One of my favorite landing spots, it might be my favorite landing spot right now, is Pressure Plant. Love Pressure Plant. It's got great mats. It's in a pretty good position. You got a lot of rotational stuff as well with the sky platforms and the wind tunnels and everything. I love Pressure Plant. So, but besides that, we're going to dive into some 4th of July topics. Now, if you're not from the U.S., you don't celebrate this because it's America's Independence Day. But the 4th of July is huge in America, and it's just a night where everyone usually is partying, drinking, having a good time, you know, depending on where you're at. Now, this first one we're going to dive into happened, I'd say about 3 years ago, probably. I lit off some fireworks at my house and whatnot, and then my friend invited me over to his house, and I didn't think anything of it because it was just it was a family party. Like, it was just, you know, yeah, the adults were drinking, but everyone else, you know, wasn't. It was just, it was casual. It was a barbecue, you know, some late night stuff. It was a lot of fun. So I went over there with no intentions at all. We're just gonna hang out with my friends, have a good time. And I show up to the party, and my crush at the time, which I've been friends with this girl for a while and still am friends with this girl to this day, but she was there. And I didn't think she would be there because I went over to my friend's house, and my friend's not really that close with this girl, so I didn't think she'd be there. But I hadn't seen this girl in a bit because, like I said, we were on summer break because, you know, it's the 4th of July. It's in July, so show up, and she's there, and I was like, oh, I mean, okay, that's cool. You know, I didn't expect that, so, you know, that's cool. I'll talk to her, you know, see what's up with there. But you know, I'm not gonna give out too much information, but you know, it seemed like, you know, she was kind of all over me, and I was like, I'm not gonna try and sound corny or whatnot, but it kind of sounded like a dream come true. Like, oh my god, my crush is like seems like she's into me. Like, this is so crazy. This is like the best at the time. It was probably like the best thing that ever happened to me. Not gonna fucking lie. It sounds corny and bad, but you know, it's just I'm not gonna lie to you guys. So, you know, things escalated from there, and we kind of later that night figured out that we were kind of into each other, at least at the time being. Why did those destroy together? And you know, we were holding hands. You know, blah blah blah. I'm not gonna leak too much information because that's private, and since I'm so friends with this girl and she's most likely gonna see this video, I'm not gonna say anything about it. But you know, that was probably the craziest 4th of July thing I've ever had. It's like a magical night in my book. Like, something always wild happens on the 4th of July. But yeah, me and her, that was a great experience to have. It was a ton of fun, and it was so great to be able to experience that type of thing with, especially like someone that like you've been crushing on for a while. So that was so much fun, and probably my best memory from 4th of July. But I have some other memories from 4th of July. These memories are a little older that I remember as a kid, not so much recently, but one thing that has happened was one time I was sitting in the back of my dad's truck and we were lighting fireworks, and we shoot a bottle rocket up, and we never saw it land per se, and so I was just thinking nothing of it. I was like, I guess it just, you know, just went away, just kind of fell off somewhere. And then like 30 seconds later, I hear this like whistling noise, and before I know it, something hits me in the back, and it's the bottle rocket that we lit off. Somehow, the bottle rocket that we lit off did a full 360, looped all the way back around, and hit me right in my butt on the back. And I was like, I wish like I knew the like chances on that, because imagine that you shoot a bottle rocket straight up, it does a full 360, comes all the way around and hits you in the butt. Like, that's just unbelievable. I have memory of is this was probably the dumbest thing I've done, maybe ever. Not gonna lie, maybe ever. But man, I just looking back on it, like, it's just unbelievable how I did this. I don't know how old I was. Clearly not smart at all, or even used logic at all. And my dad had gone inside, but we were starting lighting off fireworks, and you know, everyone on our street lights off fireworks. So you know, we were all having a good time, lighting off a ton of fireworks. And then all of a sudden, I had this great idea. We have this M80 mortar, which has caused a pretty big explosion, let me tell you. Pretty big explosion. So my somehow ingenious bright idea was to, in fact, put it in a box, but with no lid. Okay? There's just so many things wrong already. But I put it upside down, so it's facing towards the ground. So in a box, upside down, on the ground. And, you know, just light it. Just see what happens. So, you know, we go ahead and light it. It shoots straight up the street, explodes, nearly puts a hole in a car, and then just every car alarms on the entire street just goes wild. Every single car alarm on the street just goes off. And it exploded near me to the point where I had like the smoke of the explosion on my face. I don't know why I thought that was a bright idea, but let me tell you, I've only been grounded like twice in my life, and that was one of them. I don't know in what world I was thinking that that was a good or safe idea, but that was not one of them. One time, it was another 4th of July, I was hanging out with a girl and one of my best friends, and we were walking around the neighborhood, and it was getting kind of late, so she decided to go home. So we walked her over to her house, dropped her off, and we dropped her off and we realized, dude, where the fuck are we? Like, we walked to her house and we were both like, I don't exactly know the way back. So it was like midnight, and the fireworks were starting to wind down a bit, and we were kind of just tripping. We were like, shit, man, what are we doing? So we walked around the neighborhood for a bit. We end up coming by a spot that my friend recognizes that we might be near his house. So then because if we're near his house, you're near my house because we live close together. So he's like, yeah, dude, I know exactly where we're going. Down this one of the end streets. It's a dead end, but there's like this little forest, and he's like, dude, just trust me. There's a little pathway behind the forest that we can go through. Mind you, it's literally like midnight, and you know, it's dark, and it's kind of scary out. And I'm like, so you're telling me you want me to walk through this forest at night, where we still don't know for a fact if we're going the right way at all, and we're just gonna go into a forest just because you say it's a good idea? And we kind of came down to the conclusion of, well, we kind of already been walking around for a while, so what do we really have to lose? I mean, we do have a lot to lose, but we can't really get more lost. So we were like, okay, we're just gonna send it, mate. Just fucking send it, bro. Full send all the time. So we took like a couple minutes to get through this forest, and sure enough, we come out near his house, and let me tell you, that was still to this day one of the scariest. Like, dude, if we're going the wrong way, like, what the hell are we gonna do? Like, we don't know where we are if we come out the wrong side. So then we came out the wrong side and took a few more minutes, and we ended up getting back to his house. But it was like, dude, like, if we're actually retarded, we just walked this girl back to her house, having no idea where we're actually going, because it's like we're just chasing fucking tail, bro. And I was like, man, we're never doing that again, or at least not when we don't know where we're going, because that was so dumb. Because what if we actually really did get lost, like, and we don't know where the hell we're at? So, note to self, not to chase tail, or not to chase it blindly like we did that night. It was just, we weren't trying to like get with her, but we were just, you know, trying to be nice. Oh yeah, we'll walk you home, not knowing where the fuck we're actually going. Like, not even close to a smart idea. If you guys aren't catching on, most of the stories I'm telling you are about me not having smart ideas. Like, some of these are just, I mean, so some of them are my fault, like the bottle rocket, or some of them are kind of cool, like about the girl crush. But the last couple, not so much, just being dumb. Anyways, guys, hopefully you appreciated a few of those stories. Make sure to leave me down in the comments below other stories you'd like to share, or any of those stories you think you'd like me to cover or any type of topics you let me cover. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching today's video. Thank you so much, guys. There's been a lot of recent love on the past couple videos, and I really do appreciate that, guys. We're trying to move on our way up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate y'all. Thank you guys so much. If you one last time, if you do want to support your boy, make sure to use code extra070 in the item shop. Also, if you want to watch my streams, make sure you follow me on Twitch at twitch.tv/extracod XTRACOD. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.